It is Saturday, April 9th, day 2 of the event window here, and we've got round 2 action unfolding at the moment on a beautiful afternoon here in Western Australia. Keanu Asing about to take on Sebastian Zietz, 2 Hawaiians fighting it out for a spot in round 3. I think this one is no different, but he's pretty solid. Finishes off his waves well. A bit more size in his turns in 2016, but it's going to be Sebastian Zietz getting busy to begin with. He falls on his first turn. It was an average wave at best. The priority will go to the 22-year-old now. Here goes Keanu now. Up into that first section. Silky rail turns, but no high impact maneuver, and as a result it won't be a huge number. Keanu, remember his performance out at the box in this same round last year. He had a really tough go at it. I don't think he made a wave, but definitely a little underwhelming on the Pacific leg, Fiji and Tahiti.
Yeah, I think and for someone like Keanu, he's known to be a battler, a fighter, and I think he'll be honest with what places where he can get stronger. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a page out of Adriano de Souza's book and shows up early at some of those spots and tries to clean up those little rough spots.
Sebastian Zietz up on his second ride, fell on his first, no mistakes on that first maneuver. Second turn sets the fins free for a moment, hanging on to that maneuver as the tail disengaged and opted not to ride out of the foam there, but he's going to end up on the rocks anyway. And Keanu's going to get an opportunity now. He drives up into the lip, really throwing himself at that first section. Mistimes the second effort though. Stomps his third maneuver.
Man, all day long, that last section just haunted by that table. But you could see the nice amount of speed and flow and whip through those turns from Sebastian Zietz. Already, we're talking about who kind of has the upper hand here. It was kind of evident in that first exchange right there. And
not letting early leads affect him, but we're expecting Sebastian to lock in a pretty decent number here.
I'm a big fan of Sebastian's technique. I just love how he has a combination of, I would say, maybe a Mick Fanning type of surfing, and then the brand of, obviously, Andy Irons. You can see that influence, some style similarities. Loves to grab that rail. So it's just a great combo as you see Keanu Asing finishing up his work here. Really tricky floater section there, and he handled it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be happy and be relaxed. Don't put too much pressure on myself. Don't think about too much. And yeah, just making a couple of heats, and I'm happy. Hopefully I can pass through the third round.
And obviously that knowledge comes from being on tour for a number of years now. So are you feeling comfortable with your place on tour and the way that it works?
Yeah, a lot of that pressure is because I've been on tour 5 years, and I feel like I haven't done anything yet. So I'm kind of wanting to do something every single heat. I want to be in top 10, and I want to do so many things, and it's not happening. So that got me a little bit frustrated, but yeah, I just gotta let it all happen, and just feeling like I'm surfing good and my boards are good. So
as Sebastian Zietz makes his way back into the lineup, he had an 8 on his second wave. He's just had a 2.93. Keanu Asing in second spot, chasing a 5.27 at the moment to get himself into the lead.
So obviously the judges agree with us. They saw that speed and kind of that pop to those carves and snaps. He had 3 nice maneuvers on that last right-hander. That's an excellent score. So huge advantage already over Keanu. Nice gauge of speed off that first turn, not really overdoing it so they could keep that flow up. And that enabled him to do 2 really kind of knifing snaps right in the pocket. Beautiful flowing finish. I mean, he had to have felt how good he was surfing, and to get a loss for a technicality, it stung for sure.
And here is Sebastian, 27 years of age. This is his 4th year competing at the CT level. Not making that last turn.
Keep those feet glued to your board. But a couple of really nice turns to start up this wave here. Again, the reason why he came unstuck is all that wind and chatter. It's really tough to stay over your board and keep that control. He went pretty big on that last maneuver too, got the fins free. So a little caution into the wind, literally, and it got the best of him. That's pretty cool. You know, on Kauai too, what a place to just stay fit and motivated. It's such a healthy lifestyle there.
Here goes Keanu Asing. Let's see if this fighter can get himself back in the heat. Nice first turn. Banking off the foam, a tricky wave to read. He's going to get out of there. Second wave of the set has really been the key in a lot of the heats through the second round. He wants to get himself a solid number. Because like you said, Ross, he is fully aware that Sebastian Zietz is going to improve on this 5.73 at some stage. Here goes Keanu now. A little behind to get started. And he now needs to go for something big to turn this into a good score. Tries to swing his board into a reverse, but didn't really get that tail high enough. So lost control of his equipment.
I mean, he just hasn't even budged. He looks very settled. He has a wave in mind.
I wonder if any of that recent history will come back and start to plague him as we see Keanu Asing just unleash the turn of the heat. Big backside hanger. Put all three fins above the lip, but that wave, like a lot of the left-handers here at Margaret, just fattened right up, and he didn't get too much more scoring opportunity, but that was a big turn.
That was sick. What I like about a lot of the guys on tour that have that low center of gravity, on their backhand it looks so nice. They get low and compressed.
It's like a big backhand disaster there. Just put his board up over the lip, slid across the face, and expecting a pretty decent number for that one turn. But Sebastian Zietz, he's finishing strong on the inside here, looking to better a 5.73, waiting on numbers to drop for both competitors. 4.5 minutes to go.
And a 7 or something like that. You know, I don't know if it can go excellent with just one move, but we'll see. And still on pace, looking for that backup score. Nice snap there against the wind. It's tough. You got all that wind blowing against you, but Sebastian doing a really good job of keeping that flow off, and he got the finish that time.
Well, here it is again. Just slid across the lip. Really got inverted on his approach. Got a little bit of work done on the inside as well.
Yeah, actually a decent little snap to back it up.
And he got rewarded a 7.33, so Keanu Asing, he got fired up straight away. Really dug into his return to the lineup. Started paddling pretty hard. He now needs a 6.41. He's going to get an opportunity here. A big change up in body language from the Hawaiian. He went for the left again. Maybe the right was the better option this time. The right still reeling off. Used up his priority just moments ago on a wave that didn't score. Sebastian Zietz has control of the takeoff zone, and he's just put away a 7.4. Keanu needs an 8.07.
So there's that crafty, smart decision-making and smart surfing that we kind of always beg for from Sebastian. Give him some credit. He just gave himself a really solid backup score.
Keanu surfing smart too, though, after taking an average wave. Move to the inside to pick off this. If he can get some of these big backhand snaps done, he might be laughing. Not seeing the 8.07 just yet. Sebastian Zietz just wants to hear that hooter sound. He wants to know that he's got a spot in the third round, and that happens. So Sebastian Zietz, a pretty strong performance here. Not one of his best, but pretty comfortable in the end. An 8 and a 7.4, heat score total of 15.4.